Every 40 seconds, someone in the US has a heart attack. But what if I told you that many of these attacks could be predicted and even prevented if we just listened to our bodies a little more closely? The truth is, heart attacks don't always start with a dramatic collapse or chest-clutching scene. In fact, many of the earliest warning signs are subtle and too often ignored. In this video, we'll explore the early signs of a heart attack that most people miss, backed by real research and medica. Let's start with the facts. According to the CDC, heart disease is the leading cause of death in the U.S., responsible for nearly 700,000 deaths every year. And here's what's more alarming. Over 50% of people who die suddenly from heart disease had no previous symptoms or didn't recognize the warning signs. Why? Because early symptoms often don't feel like a heart attack. They may mimic something harmless like fatigue or indigestion. But catching these subtle signs can mean the difference between life and death. Insight. This could save your life or someone you love. Point 1. Fatigue. That's unusual and persistent. We all get tired. But if you're suddenly exhausted from doing simple things, like walking to the mailbox or climbing stairs, it could be your heart struggling to pump blood. Study reference. A 2003 study in the journal Circulation found that over 70% of women reported unusual fatigue in the weeks before a heart attack. Point 2. Chest discomfort. That comes and goes. This isn't always the crushing pain you see in movies. It may feel like pressure, tightness, burning, or even fullness. It might come and go, and it might happen at rest or during activity. Don't brush it off. Point 3. Shortness of breath. Even at rest. If you find yourself out of breath doing things that never bothered you before, pay attention. Your heart may not be supplying enough oxygen. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, this is especially common in women. Point 4. Pain or discomfort in unusual places. Heart attacks can cause pain in the neck, jaw, shoulders, upper back, or arms, especially the left one. This happens because of shared nerve pathways. If the pain doesn't feel right, get it checked. Point 5. Nausea or lightheadedness. Heart-related nausea often comes with sweating and a feeling of doom. It's not just bad sushi. If it happens suddenly, especially with other symptoms, it could be a red flag. Point 6. Cold sweats or clamminess. Suddenly breaking out in a sweat, especially while resting or sleeping, can signal cardiac distress. This isn't normal sweating. It's a cold, nervous, and sticky feeling. Don't ignore it. Point 7. Heart palpitations or a racing heart. Feeling like your heart is fluttering, skipping beats, or pounding hard for no reason can indicate arrhythmia, or worse. The Mayo Clinic warns this could precede a heart attack or cardiac arrest. Men over 45 and women over 55 are statistically at higher risk. But it's not just age. Lifestyle plays a huge role. Smoking, obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and stress all increase your risk. And for women, symptoms can be even more subtle, making awareness even more critical. So what should you do? First, listen to your body. If something feels off, don't wait. Call 911 or get to the ER. Minutes matter. Second, get regular checkups. Know your blood pressure, cholesterol, and family history. And third, share this video. You never know who might need to hear this right now. If you or someone you love has experienced any of these symptoms, don't delay. Seek medical attention. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay healthy, and stay ahead of heart disease. Subscribe for more life-saving health info every week. On-screen text.